Hi, I'm Darren, the guy you called about the walnut log.
Yes, it is a doozy.
So what did you have in mind?
My neighbor's cousin's brother-in-law said this thing was worth big bucks. It's a black walnut log from a tree that I had cut down. Black walnut lumber is very expensive.
Well, some black walnut lumber is not cheap. But this is not walnut lumber. This is a walnut log laying in the mud in your backyard 25 miles away from my sawmill. A walnut log is many steps from being marketable walnut lumber. Each of those steps require expensive equipment as well as experience in milling and marketing. Not to mention it is just plain old hard work.
From all the research I have been doing, walnut logs are worth a ton of money. I saw one on eBay for sale for $12,000. And all the guys I have been talking to say I have a gold mine here.
What kind of guys do you mean?
My buddies at the coffee shop. One guy told me it was worth several $100s at least.
What does your buddy do for a living? Does he run a sawmill?
No, he sells shoes at the mall.
Did he offer you several $100s? Or $1 for that matter?
No, he just said that is what it is worth. He has no use for it, but his cousin's mother-in-law's stepson's neighbor sold one like this for a hefty chunk of change.
Scaling this log, it looks to be about 200 board feet. Delivered to my mill, I pay 50 cents a board foot for logs that I know are not full of metal like your yard tree most likely is. Do you have any way to move this log?
I have lived here for 15 years. No way there is metal in this log.
Oh, I bet not.
So let me understand your math. You said 200 board feet at 50 cents. That is only $100. You are trying to rip me off.
That is cash delivered to me. That is what I pay the guys who supply me logs. Not here laying in the mud I have to spend half a day fetching. They come by the trailer load to my sawmill. If I was to bring my equipment to move it myself, the price is less, of course. I am not even sure I am interested.
This is outrageous. You are insulting me. You want to take my log for next to nothing when it is worth big bucks. You will saw it up, then sell the lumber and get rich off of me. I went to the local woodcraft store and they were selling walnut lumber for $9 a board foot. If you say this log is 200 board feet, that equals $1,800. And you are only offering me $100.
I don't want to buy your log. I have a better idea. How would you like to make the big bucks on this log?
How so?
Well, deliver this log to my mill and I will saw it for you, and you can sell the lumber for major cash.
I have no way to move this log. That is why I called you. To get it out of the way. I am tired of mowing around it.
I have the equipment to move it, but I cannot do that for free. The equipment was not free to me, and neither is my time or fuel. I would only charge you $75 to mill this log plus $20 per blade ruined by metal.
$20 a blade? What if there is a bunch of metal in this log? I can't afford that.
I thought you said no way was there metal in the log when you were trying to sell it to me. The way I see it, with my labor to come get your log for you and to mill it, you would have $200 or less invested, and you could ask anything you want for the lumber. You stand to get rich just like you thought I was going to off this one scrappy little yard tree. Of course you need to have some place to store it for a year until it is dry to get your best price.
I don't have the place to store lumber. I don't want to invest anything. I am not in the sawmill business. You are.
Yes, I am. And I have tried to explain how things in the sawmill business work.
No, I feel you are lowballing me and trying to confuse me with numbers, when I know for a fact the guys at the coffee shop tell me a different story. I expect several $100s for this log, or forget it.
It was nice meeting you anyway, sir. I hope you get it. I'm afraid you and I are just not going to be able to come to any kind of agreement here. Goodbye.